Welcome back, Geometry. In this video, we'll be finding the total surface area of the composite figure that looks like an ice cream cone. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do is I always like to write out a plan. Now, this figure is made up of half a sphere, so I know I'm going to need to find half of the surface area of a sphere. And I'm going to add that to the lateral surface area of the cone. Now, let's start reaching for some formulas. So I have 1/2. The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared plus the lateral surface area of a cone is going to be pi r l. Now I can start plugging in numbers. What's nice is that they give me the radius. The radius is 9, and that's going to be the radius for both the sphere and the cone. What I don't know though is my slant height. And here's my slant height of the cone. That's going to represent this number right here. However, they do give me 2 legs of the special right triangle. They give me the radius, and the height of that cone is going to be 18. So I'm going to use those numbers and put them into the Pythagorean theorem to help me figure out what my slant height is going to be. So I'm going to have 9 squared plus 18 squared equals L squared. So this is going to give us 81 plus 324 equals L squared. Awesome. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to combine those two numbers there, and that gives us 405 equals L squared. So we're going to take the square root of both sides. And let's see. I get that the square root of 405 is equal to my slant height. Now, I can break that apart and reduce that and simplify it. So I know that the square root of 81 times 5 is the same thing as the square root of 405. So I'm going to break that apart just like this. And I know that the square root of 81 is 9, so the slant height is 9 root 5. So that's going to be L. So this is 9 root 5. Now I can just go ahead and substitute those numbers into the plan that I've written out. So I'm going to have 1/2 4 pi 9 squared plus pi 9 times 9 root 5. Okay, let's start doing the multiplication. So I have 1/2 4 pi times 81 plus, and then for here, I'm just going to multiply the numbers on the outside. So this is going to be 81 root 5 pi. Okay, the next thing I want to do is multiply that 81 and 4. So I have 1/2. I get 324 pi plus 81 root 5 pi. And then I want half of that 324 because I have half a sphere. So that's going to be 162 pi plus 81 root 5 pi. And that's as much as I can simplify that because there's no root 5 next to the 162. So this is our answer. And if we're trying to use our units, it's going to be centimeters squared. Go ahead and try example 3 on your own.